position.
Kendall Smith on the drive, finds the space, finds the first bucket of the game for Powers Catholic.
Yeah, you get on Kendall's hip, it's night-night. She's gonna get that bucket.
A little sloppy, but Midland gets it inside. Ardoin off the mark. Pulled down by Powers. Kendall Smith setting things up.
Yeah, she's a little off balance on that shot. Go off 2 feet, better result.
Kendall Smith drive, fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Kendall Smith plays with such physicality. She's definitely a shooter, but her physical strength driving to the hoop is hard for anyone to stop.
In the last game that we covered, Kendall Smith, it was against Depsa. She shot a whole lot of free throws. You don't often see her miss.
No, I'm pretty sure she was 22 for 26. That's a lot of free throws. So she's used to getting that line, and she shoots at a very high percentage.
Kendall Smith cashes in 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. The 84% free throw shooter brings it within 1. Off to the races, McLaughlin, and 1.
Great finish for McLaughlin to go through the contact. Way to break the press by Midland. They are not scared of this pressure defense by Powers.
McLaughlin is the leading scorer for Midland, averaging 13 points per game. She's also just under 5 rebounds per game, and she cashes in the extra point, keeping the Chemics up 7-3. Powers has not found themselves in situations many times where they start off down. This is unfamiliar territory for Flint Powers. Eva Smith blocked by Arnold. What a block.
Yeah, Arnold took the body and did not back down. Got them hands up, got the block.
Foul off the ball. That foul's going on Ardoin. Her first. So it's Powers basketball, baseline underneath. Harley struggling to get it in, finds Eva Smith. Kendall Smith gets it right away. Kendall Smith turns down the Eva Smith screen, working, footwork. Off the mark, Eva Smith O-board. She can't find the bottom of the bucket.
Great job of coming in and giving that O-board. Just gotta gather yourself and go off 2.
McLaughlin for 2 more off the dime by Mahabir.
McLaughlin came to play. She's trying to prove that she's a hooper too.
And wow, does Mahabir have vision. My goodness.
Yeah,
she is zipping that ball up that press.
She gets the ball down court so quickly.
And it's Powers head coach Ryan Trevithick who has to call a timeout and talk some things over. Midland's up 9-3 against Flint Powers Catholic. Stay here on Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse. It's the Midland Chemics who are up 9-3 against the Chargers. What does Powers have to do to get the lead back in this game?
Yeah, they have to stay focused and stay to their game plan. Right now, Midland's doing a better job of just running their game plan.
Midland doing a nice job breaking the full court Powers press, handling that pressure, and limiting Kendall Smith's touches. Here's Eva Smith. Pull up, mid-range, too strong. Midland board by Mahabir. She knows how to push the pace, run in transition, finds McLaughlin. Back out, here's Arnold, mid-range money. Kendall Smith working just off the mark inside. Mahabir to McLaughlin from distance. No. Foul off the ball on the battle for the boards. That's going on Arnold. Her first. What is Midland doing so well to get the lead in this game?
They're breaking their press. Almost all their buckets are on transition offense. They get the ball, they move it quickly down court, leading to easy buckets.
Arnold's deflection leads to a jump ball. Mahabir on the ground for it, Ringwelski on the ground for it. But it's Midland who gets the possession.
Yeah, you love it when you see players getting on the floor. You know, that effort is never forgotten. Both players diving on the floor, great hustle.
Just 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Powers only with 3 points. This is the lowest scoring quarter of their entire season so far. Mahabir to McLaughlin.
Yeah, Midland's defensive plan to get the ball out of Kendall Smith's hands, make her take tough shots, is really paying off.
Midland can have the last shot of the quarter if they want it. No shot clock in high school hoops. McLaughlin on the drive, rip through, fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. That foul's on Ringwelski.
McLaughlin out here looking like she wants to be Miss Basketball. She came ready to play today. She's attacking, she's handling pressure, she's playing amazing defense.
Rather, that foul's on number 20, Wolschleger for Powers, her first. Midland up 11-3 after McLaughlin misses the second attempt. Just 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Kendall Smith splits through 3. Can't find the bottom of the net. And after 1 quarter of action, it's the Chemics up 11-3 against the Chargers. Powers Catholic, one of the best teams in the state of Michigan. And it's Midland who's putting them in the dirt right now. We'll head to break. Stay with us on Heat Check Network.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools. From Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Heat Check Network started as a dream between a daughter and her father, Alejandro Ayala and Alexis Ayala. Dad works behind the scenes setting up top-tier broadcasts on national television for the biggest colleges around. I've worked on camera for the NBA.
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse, it's the Midland Chemics up 11-3. What can the Chargers do to get Kendall Smith going?
Yeah, they got to work as a team. You know, get her some screens, get her some wide open shots. McLaughlin's doing a great job of sticking to her like white on rice.
Eva Smith off the mark. Can't find the right angle on the backboard. Mahabir into Arnold. Paint touch, back out. Mahabir from distance, just short. Kendall Smith board. This is where Kendall Smith is best, running in transition, read and react, but good transition D by Midland. Up, Harley catches nothing, and it's out of bounds, Midland basketball.
Yeah, again, Midland getting what they want. Anybody's shooting but Kendall. And Kendall's getting to the rack today. She's just not getting those free throws like she got in the last game. She's going to have to adjust her game, really focus on finishing that don't depend on the free throw coming.
How can Kendall Smith do a better job at drawing that contact to get her to the charity stripe?
She just has to literally lean more into the defender and then focus on the bucket.
Dawson gets 2 on the backdoor cut. Good find by Midland. Eva Smith inside, and it's a foul. Before that entry pass comes in, that'll be on Dawson, her first.
Yeah, Midland's pressure defense is great. I would not stop what they're doing right now. Getting a couple fouls, but you're going to live with those.
Midland's 10-4 record is not indicative of who this team really is and what they're capable of. All 4 losses have been to ranked teams. Hazlitt, Rockford, Heritage, and Tecumseh, and then they got Heritage back last Friday. Entry pass inside, stolen by Dawson. Midland basketball. Vogel, back to Mahabir. Mahabir, the sophomore point guard, really strong in running their sets. Up from 3, Dawson gets it to go.
Dawson came in the game with instant offense. Every player on this team is contributing. Powers has to get some of their girls to also contribute.
Dawson not just with instant offense, but also forced a steal and a turnover out of Powers on the entry pass, the last possession on the defensive end as well.
Yeah, Midland is playing all around great team basketball.
Kendall Smith to Ringwelski. Schreiner. Ringwelski 3, got it. Powers desperately needed that bucket. They haven't scored more than 3 points in an entire quarter until that bucket.
Yeah, again, sometimes just seeing the ball go through the bucket, get you going. That it could be a launching pad.
Backdoor cut deflected by Schreiner. It'll stay Midland basketball. Midland's up 16-6 with 5:30 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, a lot of time in this game left for Powers to get gathered, settle down, and do what Powers does. Change this game.
McLaughlin to Ardoin. Hits nothing. Mahabir tries to save it out of bounds. Powers basketball.
That was still a very high quality shot. She just missed it, but another wide open shot for Midland. They're doing a good job of moving the ball around, getting high quality shots on every possession.
Kendall Smith still face guarded by McLaughlin. Can't find any space. Gets the handoff back from Eva Smith. Pull up, distance, short. McLaughlin board.
Yeah, again, that range, it might look like it's deep. People are thinking like, whoa, that's a bad shot. Not for Kendall Smith. She likes to shoot those.
Dawson, another 3, drops in.
Wow, she came in this quarter with 8 points to start this quarter. Absolutely amazing.
Dawson came off the bench like an Energizer bunny. From 3, off the mark is Schreiner. Mahabir board.
Yeah, Midland is getting several players to contribute out here. Powers needs some girls to step up and get some points on the board.
And Midland's doing a good job controlling the glass. No second chance opportunities for Powers.
Absolutely a key factor in what they want to do in this game, and they've been able to pull it off.
From distance, not that time for Dawson, but she had to have the heat check moment. Eva Smith up ahead. No. Way to get back on defense is Midland. Mahabir in transition.
Yeah, I think she thought she was going to be all alone and felt that pressure. Made her miss.
Ardoin gets by Ringwelski. No, but the Mahabir O-board. Second chance points, yes.
Mahabir, one of the smallest players on the court, getting down there, doing the dirty work, get the offensive rebound and the putback.
Mahabir averages over 5 rebounds per game. Kendall Smith wanted the and one. She gets 2 points instead.
Yeah, Kendall's getting the little bump on every single possession. She's used to getting that call. Not today. You have to adjust your game, finish through the contact.
Dawson left wide open again, in and out. Schreiner with the board.
They're dodging bullets out here with Dawson. They got to get out there and guard her. They can't let her just take wide open shots.
Ringwelski called for the foul. Excuse me, drew the foul before the shot. And that foul will be called on Dawson. Her second. Couple substitutes for Powers. And now Vogel coming in for Dawson, who has those 2 fouls. She'll take a moment on the bench, make sure not to get the third.
Yeah, what a way to come in the game and contribute immediately for Dawson.
Kendall Smith handles. Dish, deflected. Back out. Kendall Smith getting bumped. Dumped down low, gets stolen. They'll call a foul. That foul will be on Kendall Smith, her first.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a frustration foul and an effort foul. So that's one that you're not going to get too mad at. She still dove on the floor. You know, they got a little bit of a grabby, but she's getting a lot of bumps that she's not getting called for.
Arnold deflected off of Kendall Smith's hands, and she still gets it to go.
Maha Beer's vision is next level. She can pass that ball 90 feet if she has to. Absolutely incredible.
Call her quarterback. Kendall Smith lets it rip. Not that time. A fight on the glass makes it another Wolfschlager foul. That'll be her second. And Midland is loud as ever, rejoicing on the bench. Meanwhile, Powers Catholic fans not happy.
No, Midland is not allowing very many second chance points. They're doing an absolutely phenomenal job of getting the rebounds and getting back down court.
What's key in controlling glass?
Effort, energy, boxing out. They're doing all 3.
Mahabir dish, extra pass to McLaughlin. No, but the O board by Ardoin got another.
Yeah, and they are just not giving up. They've had several offensive rebounds and several putbacks. Their effort level is just higher than Powers right now.
It's Midland who's up 25-8 against Powers Catholic, but Kendall Smith gets the 3 ball to drop, make it 25-11. Chemics up.
Yeah, there's no way Kendall's going to give up. She's not going to see we're down and then just turn down a little bit. No, anything she's going to turn it back up.
Kendall Smith gets the steal in transition, 1-on-2. Almost got the and one, but instead she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2, and that foul's on Vogel.
Yeah, good job of her turning defense into offense. She got that steal, took it all the way down court. She was going to get the bucket or she was getting the line on that one. Great job by Kendall Smith.
How can Powers get other players outside of Kendall Smith involved in scoring?
Have to run their offense. These girls have to be ready and prepared like they do in practice. They have to come to the game ready, high energy, listen to coach.
Something that head coach Ryan Dravithick said as Kendall Smith makes 1 of 2 from the charity stripe is that their offensive style is a lot about rim running. He said the 2 best rim runners on the team are Ringwelski and Eva Smith. Those 2 have to get out in transition more often today.
Yeah, Smith's been out there a couple times today. She just hasn't been able to finish. I think as the game goes on, she will get those finishes.
Vogel stuck. Dish outside. McLaughlin takes the Arnold screen. The dip. Up, no. But the long rebound to McLaughlin all the way back inside, fouled. She'll head to the charity stripe.
And yet again, another offensive rebound. They are just really dominating the glass today.
And that foul's on Harley for her second. McLaughlin has been relentless. Misses the first. Under a minute left in the first half. It's the Chemics up 26-12 against one of the best teams in the state, Flint Powers Catholic, but Midland head coach Elaine Mahabir said a lot of people are doubting them this year because their record, 10-4, it's not indicative of who they are. She thinks this team is one of the best teams that Midland has had in years. Kendall Smith short on the 3-ball. Wolschlegger board. Second chance opportunity, Eva Smith cashes it in.
Yeah, Eva Smith, good job of using her body to clear out size.
Mahabir with 3 seconds on the clock in the first half. Traveling basketball is vocal, so Powers will have the last shot of the first half, and they desperately need it. Down 12. Kendall Smith up from 3. Looked like a foul, and they will call that. No. It looked like one of the refs called it a foul. They say never mind. No shot. So it's Powers Catholic down 14-26. After a crazy first half of hoops. I'm here alongside head coach Ryan Trevithick, Powers head coach. Coach, you haven't been down like this in a first half. What's the message going into the locker room?
We got them exactly where we want them. They threw their heavyweight punch right out of the gate. They're playing good defense. They've showed us exactly how they want to play us. We got 16 minutes to make adjustments and go through it.
How do you get Kendall Smith open more often when she's face guarded all game long?
She's an elite screener. We got to get her to screen more. We got to get more touches inside for our post play because at the end of the day, we're an inside-out game, and right now we're playing outside-in. So it's a pretty simple game plan for us right now. We just got to go execute.
Coach, appreciate it. Good luck second half.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on Heat Check Network. Make sure to stay with us for an exciting second half of hoops.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools. From Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games.
But we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive cheering.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling, remember that you represent our school.
We want to win, but just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Heat Check Network started as a dream between a daughter and her father, Alejandro Ayala and Alexis Ayala. Dad works behind the scenes setting up top-tier broadcasts on national television for the biggest colleges around. I've worked on camera for the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, ESPN, Bally Sports Detroit, and the Big East, just to name a few. My dad and I combined our talents to create Heat Check Network. We're bringing national energy to local sports. Every game, every story, every athlete that deserves their moment. From high school gyms to championship stages, we don't just stream games, we elevate them through community, passion, and a shared love for the game. Welcome to the network catching fire. We're passing the torch to schools that know their athletes and communities deserve to be on a bigger stage on Heat Check Network.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Welcome back inside Goggins Fieldhouse. A shout out to our sponsor, Grady's Garage in Owasso, Michigan. Everyone knows when you're in need of auto repairs, you gotta go to Grady's. Dad, excuse me, I should call you Coach, but he's Coach Dad, potato. I know you've gone to Grady's multiple times. You have the worst car problems ever, but Grady's always fixes it up.
Absolutely. Grady's is on it, very honest. They'll work with you. They'll even help finance. Grady's is the place.
Getting basketball back going here in the second half. Mahabir has Chemics up 26-14 as the PG controlling the offense for this Midland squad. McLaughlin on the drive, finds some space, too short.
Yeah, she actually got away with a little bit of a travel. That was that slitter pivot foot, but they don't call it, it's not one.
Head coach Ryan Trevithick said there needs to be more screens set for Kendall Smith as McLaughlin's been face guarding her. Every time a Powers teammate tries to find her, she is guarded. Big block by Arnold. She's got at least 3 blocks already.
Yeah, Arnold is not backing down.
Arnold turning defense into offense, gets the big block on one side and gets a bucket underneath on the other.
Yeah, Midland is doing a good job of using power strength against them. They are turning defense into offense several times in this game.
That was one thing that head coach Mahabir said is their strong suit as Schreiner is off the mark on the three ball. Vocal board, good box out by Vocal. Dish to McLaughlin, inside, gets contact, late call. But McLaughlin will head to the charity stripe for 2, and that fouls on Kendall Smith, her second.
Yeah, that was a late call, but that was the correct call. Kendall got her with a little bit of body as she ran by. Great job by McLaughlin attacking the basket.
We're in the third quarter here. Midland up 29-14 against Powers Catholic. What did Midland do and excel at really well in that first half to get such a quick jump out?
Their offensive rebounding, their defensive rebounding, and their ability to break Powers' press. They're slicing it up, getting easy buckets, and then when they get down in the paint, they're kicking out for wide open threes. Every three that they've taken has not been contested.
Kendall Smith has been contested all game long. Dish to Eva Smith, wide open, knocks down the 3 ball. There's that vision out of Kendall Smith as well.
Yeah, Kendall definitely has that vision. She just needs her teammates to get her those buckets when she gets them wide open for those easy shots. Would be nice to get a few easy bunnies out here.
From distance, McLaughlin is on fire.
McLaughlin is just came to play. She wants to prove to everybody, I can hang with the best.
Kendall Smith, short. McLaughlin altering and contesting. And there will be a foul on Eva Smith.
Yeah, just like players make bad plays, I believe that was a bad call by the ref. That looked like both players going for the rebound. I would have liked a no call there.
I thought initially ref was calling the jump ball.
That's what I thought. Either a no call or a jump ball. You don't need to turn an effort play into a foul.
Wolschlager deflecting. Turnover Midland. Wolschlager from distance, in and out. Ringwelski board, fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Good job of them getting to the offensive rebounds, trying to get to the line, get some easy buckets.
Much more tenacity out of Flint Powers Catholic in the second half. Crashing the glass, and it's Midland's head coach, Elaine Mahabir, who has to call the timeout. We'll take it with them. Stay with us on Heat Check Network.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Heat Check Network started as a dream between a daughter and her father, Alejandro Ayala and Alexis Ayala. Dad works behind the scenes setting up top-tier broadcasts on national television for the biggest colleges around. I've worked on camera for the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, ESPN, Bally Sports Detroit, and the Big East, just to name a few. My dad and I combined our talents to create Heat Check Network. We're bringing national energy to local sports. Every game, every story, every athlete that deserves their moment. From high school gyms to championship stages. We don't just stream games.
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse, it's the Midland Chemics up 32-17. Powers Catholic has more tenacity in this second half, crashing the glass. How can they continue to bring forward that relentlessness?
Just with attitude and effort. You know, Powers has to fight their way back in this game. They have the ability and the fight. They just have to come in and show it.
Ringwelski, the Davenport commit, shooting some free throws here. Made the first. Misses the second. Eva Smith board. Another offensive rebound by Powers. Second chance opportunities so important for Powers. In this second half, they have to value every possession that they get.
Yeah, again, that's 2 offensive boards to start this half.
Wolschlager way off the mark. It'll go out of bounds in Midland basketball. Is that the right shot for Powers?
I would say no. I mean, I never discourage anyone to take a shot. If you think you make it, fire it. But there's better options out here to get an easier bucket.
Arnold off the mark after Midland easily breaks that Powers press. Kendall Smith in transition, fouled by McLaughlin.
Yeah, great job by Kendall pushing the pace, but Midland is just annihilating and eating up their press. They have no problems just going right through it like a hot knife through butter.
That's McLaughlin's third. She's been the player that has been tasked with D'ing up, face guarding Kendall Smith and limiting her touches.
Yeah, I do think that they would benefit by Kendall driving on her, trying to get her fourth. She's a very tough player.
Ringwelski just short. Board by Ardoin. Kills her dribble. Finds Vogel. Coach Trevithick was calling for that trap in the corner. Too late. Midland dodges a bullet there. Vogel wide open. Arnold on the drive. Turn around. Footwork. Yes.
That was pretty. She came up and under, showed the ball, stepped through, finished high on the backboard over Ringwelski. She is a baller.
Textbook. The fundamentals on 10. Kendall Smith. Dish. Eva Smith. Wolschlager. Far away floater, no. Powers struggling finding quality shots right now.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of Midland's game plans. Take the ball out of Smith's hands, get other players to shoot, and they're falling right into it.
Arnold. Wolschlager steals it in transition. Yes! Turning defense into offense. Powers back into their game plan.
Great job by Wolfschlager. She took 2 kind of bad shots and then turn around. They get another turnover, but Wolfschlager really made up for those 2 bad shots.
And then Midland with another turnover, back-to-back possessions, coughing up that basketball. This is the break that Powers Catholic needed, down 14. They have a lot of making up to do still, but they're doing it brick by brick.
Yeah, they got to get some buckets and then, very importantly, get some stops.
Kendall Smith, she can shoot from that deep. Toying with McLaughlin on the drive. Dish out to Wolfschlager. Bobble. Kendall Smith gets it back. She's got some space on the drive. Good help defense. Pulls it back out. Back inside. Fouled. That's how you draw some contact. Kendall Smith will go back to the free throw line, but that foul is on McLaughlin. That's her 4th.
Wow, I mean, I don't know if coach didn't realize she already had 3, but she's going to have to sit till, if I was the coach, midway through the 4th.
Scary times for Midland with their defensive stopper with 4 fouls. We'll go to break. After this timeout, we'll be right back. Stay with us on Heat Check Network. Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse, where it's the Midland Chemics up 34-20 against the home team, Flint Powers Catholic. But a huge turning point in this game is that Kendall Smith, Powers' best player, just drew the 4th foul on guard Ella McLaughlin, the Midland Chemics defensive stopper who has been tasked with guarding Kendall Smith all game long. How does that change the game?
I mean, that takes a little bit of the pressure off of Kendall. So maybe you free her up for some shots, you know, for teammates, set her some screens, get her some open shots, get her going.
Arnold, dump inside, bucket by Vogel.
Again, I know Powers plays that press defense, but right now, their press defense is causing them more issues than help.
Harley from distance, short. Midland basketball. Yeah, Midland just breaks that full court Powers press so quickly that Powers doesn't even have time to get back into their defensive set.
Yeah, everywhere they trap, they just have vision on vision on vision. Every player out here is looking down court for that open player to get that easy bucket.
Maha Beer, the player with the best vision for the Chemics, over 6 assists per game. Maha Beer lets it rip. Just short. Wolfschlager board. Kendall Smith inside, fouled. She'll head to the free throw line yet again. She draws that foul on Ardoin.
Yeah, Kendall does an amazing job of using her body to draw that contact. It's almost like a, not quite the same as a James Harden, but James Harden is so tricky at once he gets you on his hip to either get the bucket or get the foul.
Especially the way that Kendall Smith almost goes in slow motion once she gets in that paint, the way that she's manipulating off the dribble.
Yeah, she's uncharacteristically missing some free throws today. There's another miss.
Kendall Smith, an 84% free throw shooter, missed a few today. Cashes in 1 of 2 at the line that time.
Yeah, 4 of 7 right now.
All the way up ahead, breaking the press, Arnold just misses. Eva Smith board. She's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, Powers dodged a bullet on that one. Great rebound by Eva Smith to make sure that she secured that rebound, and then a nice pivot rip through to draw that foul.
And Midland already in bonus territory after the Dawson foul. That'll be her 3rd.
This is the perfect way for Powers to try to get back in this game. Draw fouls, get the clock to stop, and get points on the board.
Just a minute 30 left in the third quarter. Eva Smith misses the first free throw. Eva Smith cashes in the second. Ardoin. Mahabir. Dish. Dawson's made some threes today. Off that time. Eva Smith board. Kendall Smith up ahead. Abueta, no. Long board. Will go Midland basketball.
A good, great vision by Kendall Smith, seeing the wide open player, hit her perfectly in the hands for a wide open three. Just got to knock him down.
This full court powers press has at time caused them more problems than benefits as Midland breaks it so well. Arnold got bobbled. Powers press benefits them this time. They get a steal. Kendall Smith, dish down. Eva Smith, footwork. Finds space, got it.
Eva Smith really has turned up in the second half. She's contributing on getting boards, causing turnovers.
Another Midland turnover. Powers not giving up on their game plan, that full court press. Eva Smith misses the bunny down low. Midland basketball. They'll overturn that call. Powers basketball, and there is life and momentum back on Flint Powers' side.
Absolutely. Midland dodged a bullet. Eva Smith is not going to miss that open. I think she's a little too open, kind of freaked her out. I mean, what a way to dodge a bullet by Midland.
Schreiner to Kendall Smith. From distance, just left.
That's again in her range, and if she'd have hit that one, that would have kind of brought down the house. While they're bringing McLaughlin back in the game with 4 fouls.
It's a situation where you have to imagine head coach Mahabir feels like she has to. Eva Smith gets the steal again. That full court powers press is looking like it used to. Kendall Smith got it, yes, and it is just a single-digit deficit for Powers Catholic now. Mahabir stuck, time runs out. But oh my goodness.
Great job of knowing that McLaughlin has 4 fouls, going right at her, finishing at the rim. Kendall Smith is a real deal.
Powers with the momentum. They're making this a game. It's Midland still up 36-27. Stay.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse, shout out to our sponsor, Grady's Garage in Owasso, Michigan. Everyone knows when you're in need of auto repairs, you gotta go to Grady's. It's the fourth quarter here inside Goggins Fieldhouse. It's Flint Powers Catholic who had a hot third quarter, Warriors-style third quarter to bring this back into a basketball game.
Yeah, this is by far the loudest I've heard it in here. This place is rocking.
Eva Smith from distance, just off the mark. Rigwelski board, draws contact. She'll head to the free throw line for 2. Powers has done such a better job in the second half of crashing the glass and getting second chance opportunities.
Absolutely. They came out with that energy level that they were missing in the first half. Coach said he got him where he wanted him. Did he know something we didn't? Like,
Ringwelski makes the first. It's just an 8-point game, and at the half, Midland was up 26-14. Since then, they've only scored 10 points. And Powers has scored 15. McLaughlin back in the game with 4 fouls. Off the bounce, on the drive, stop. Dish, back outside, Vocal from 3. Little too strong, Kendall Smith board. Lil Hezzy, all the way inside, dime, oh, Ringwelski misses. Oh, board, she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, man, what vision by Kendall Smith. She broke down the defense, got everybody to look toward her. Great pass to Ringwelski. That's one where you're like, come on, teammate, give me my dime.
Ringwelski cashes in that first free throw, and it is just a 2-possession game. Midland was up by as much as 16. And it's now Eva Smith getting the steal, misses the bunny. Maha Beer gets it back, Kendall Smith, it's a scrub on the floor for it. Foul on Powers. That'll go on Eva Smith. Midland basketball.
The Powers effort level is turned up to 12. They are absolutely fighting for every bit of this game to get back in this.
Seven minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point game. Midland had the lead by nearly 20 at one point. McLaughlin, tough bucket.
McLaughlin says, I ain't gonna let you just run away with it. She goes in, like you said, absolutely tough bucket.
Kendall Smith off the mark. Board by Vocal. Kendall Smith still fighting for it. Out of bounds on Midland with that Kendall Smith pressure. It'll be Powers basketball.
Again, just effort level on 10.
Timeout Midland. We'll take it with them. Stay with us on Heat Check Network.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on.
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse. It's an intense fourth quarter on Heat Check Network. Eva Smith blocked by Arnold, her 4th block of the game. Oh my goodness, she has done such a good job at rim protecting underneath. Eva Smith ties it back up. Amnesia mentality, next play mentality. Powers fighting for their life in this fourth quarter. It's the Chemics still up by 7. Into Arnold. McLaughlin. Foul away from the ball as Arnold was trying to set a screen. That'll be a foul on Harley.
Yeah, the energy in this gym is just absolutely amazing. Both of these teams, both of the parents, both of the communities are just fighting for this win.
I can hardly even hear myself or you. And we have headsets on, blocking out some of the noise.
Yeah, it's on another level. This is amazing.
Vocal on the drive, short. Gets her own board. Kendall Smith's not giving up for it. Gets it back to Powers. Eva Smith in transition. Wolfschlager open from 3, off. Board by Ardoin. Gets it to Mahabir. McLaughlin, shot fake, gets Kendall Smith in the air and cashes in the 3-ball. And then McLaughlin flexes on him.
McLaughlin with ice in her veins.
Wow.
She is not shying away from the moment.
Brings the
Here it
lead
is.
back out to 10.
Great pass, little up fake, bucket. McLaughlin, ice cold.
Inside, Ringwelski, good footwork, no dribble for 2 points. Foul on the floor, that's going on Eva Smith. That's her 3rd.
Yeah, no foul trouble there. That did help, you know. I think she needed to get a quick little rest. They can't have her rest for long, get her back out there.
Harley gets a piece, but it stays in Arnold's hands. Dumped down low is stolen by Kendall Smith. In transition, short on the layup.
That's one she won't miss very many times.
Midland doing a really good job handling that Powers pressure. McLaughlin. Overthrown on the entry pass. It's stolen by Powers.
Yeah, that's a tough pass. With Midland and their ability to pass the ball, they could have got that to her in a different way. Swing the ball, one more pass, get that entry level a little bit easier.
Ringwelski gets it back to Kendall Smith. From way downtown, short. Mahabir. She's quick, sets the pace, finds Vogel underneath. Dish back out, dish back in, Arnold capitalizes.
Well, Mahabir, his vision is next level. She is always looking for that next girl that's wide open. Absolute true point guard.
Even though Mahabir only averages just over 7 points per game, she affects the game in every way, on every possession, and you can tell actually watching her play.
Yes, and Midland has done an absolutely amazing job of like taking that run, taking that punch from Powers, getting it close, and now starting to spread the game back out.
Bend, don't break mentality.
Yes, and McLaughlin is exactly that.
McLaughlin on the drive, finds space, draws contact. She'll go to the free throw line for 2, and that fouls on Harley.
McLaughlin is an absolute beast out there on the court. She's tall, she's lengthy, she looks skinny, but insanely tough.
Makes the first free throw, and Harley with 4 fouls. She'll take a seat on the bench. Eva Smith back in, Schreiner back in. Wolfschlager will also take a seat for Powers. McLaughlin cashes both free throws. It's back up to a 12-point lead for the Chemics. Kendall Smith on the drive. Floater, too strong. Offensive rebound, no.
I'm pretty sure McLaughlin blocked that.
In that full court Powers press, almost got a steal. Instead, Arnold gets a bucket out of it.
And that's again Mahabir from the ground. Mahabir right here from the ground. Makes the pass ahead.
Wow.
Nice bucket.
Mahabir at the helm, keeping Chemics up 47-33. Stay with us on Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun.
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse. It's the Chargers who have quite a bit of making up to do with just 3:26 left in this game. They're down 33-47. What can Powers do to get back in this game?
They got to start getting to the hoop, drawing some fouls, get this clock to stop, and knock down some free throws. And then play defense.
Foul on the screen. That'll go on Vocal.
Personally, I would go right at McLaughlin. Like whoever she's guarding, we need to get an attack, maybe set a screen so they can get a switch. Get her out of the game. As soon as she came back to the game, the whole game switched back.
Kendall Smith on the drive, draws contact again on Vocal. So back-to-back fouls out of Vocal. That's her fourth. So now Vocal with 4, McLaughlin for 4 on Midland squad.
Yeah, that's their 2 primary defensive stoppers. You know, they both are in foul trouble, but Kendall does a great job of creating that contact and drawing fouls.
McLaughlin already switched off of D'ing up Kendall after she was tasked with being the defensive stopper, face guarder on her all game long. Kendall Smith cashes in the free throws. Chargers still down by 12. Full court Powers press. Midland breaks it. It's across half court. Stutter step. Ref Smith's the travel. McLaughlin air ball. Ardoin gets it. Mahabir back to McLaughlin. Kendall Smith, too much contact. Foul. That's Kendall Smith's 3rd foul.
Yeah, McLaughlin is a pretty good free throw shooter too. That's not a person you want to send to the line. And I think she also has ice water in her veins.
You're right. She has been so clutch in this game. McLaughlin, a 13-point-per-game scorer on the season. She's got over 20 today. Not only that, she was tasked with D'ing up and stopping, limiting Kendall Smith, one of the best players in the state. Kendall Smith, there she is, getting some to drop right there. McLaughlin gets it across half court. In transition, Vocal kicks back out. Straight out of bounds. Powers basketball. They forced that turnover.
They absolutely did. And she got herself away with a travel that they didn't call and then still turned it over. So
that's the basketball gods there.
Yeah, it sure is.
They're karmic. Kendall Smith easily beats the first line of defense. Fouled, no call. She gets it back out. Wolschlager blocked by McLaughlin. She has been everywhere. Eva Smith gets on it, and it's deflected by Midland. Powers basketball.
Yeah, Powers needs a bucket here, and then they need to get a stop on the other end. They have to start getting this point to switch over to their side.
Kendall Smith beats Mahabir. Deflected off of McLaughlin. It'll stay Powers basketball underneath out of bounds. Harley in for Wolschlager. It's starting to be crunch time. Under 2 minutes officially in the 4th quarter. Powers Catholic still down by 12. Ringwalski gets this lead a little bit more in shouting distance. Just 10-point deficit for Powers Catholic.
That's a nice inbound play. They knew that was going straight back down low. Ringwalski with the easy bunny.
We'll be
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse. Powers still down by 10. They have got to get some stops here. Turn Midland over. They've been able to do it a couple possessions in a row. Midland breaks that full court Powers press, fouled by Ringwalski. What's the game plan for Powers to get back and get this lead with only 1:44 left in the game?
You got to keep going for those steals, and at this point in the game, you have to, if you're not getting that steal, you might have to start considering fouling. I mean, in under 2 minutes, give yourself a couple options to get those steals, and if not, get the foul. Stop the clock.
Could work out in Powers' favor, playing that foul game to extend the game. Vogel just missed the first of 2 from the charity stripe. Second one, off the mark. Kendall Smith in transition, all the way to the rack, no call. Vogel across half court, Arnold finds Ardoin, wide open underneath, got it.
Yeah, Midland's ability to get through their press is next level. They're definitely prepared for the defense they're seeing.
Eva Smith looking for Ringwalski. Kendall Smith trying to post up. She gets it. Underneath, body, contact, physicality. Got it. Refs tee up Kendall Smith for the cheer and the celebration after the big bucket.
Yeah, that was a frustration. Like, she's been getting a little hit, they're down. I like when players are allowed to let their emotions out. It's a big emotional game.
I agree.
These are high school kids that, you know, aren't as developed as like college kids or NBA players. Like, let them have a little emotion out here.
That'll be Kendall Smith's 4th foul. McLaughlin cashes in, clutch from the charity stripe. Under a minute remaining, and it's the Chemics up 53-41. And one of the best non-conference matchups you will see in the state of Michigan during the regular season. Vogel gets called for the over and back, gives Powers an extra shot here.
Yeah, they need a bucket like 100% right here. They have to either get to the line or get a wide open shot that you knock it down.
Kendall Smith draws contact on Mahabir, easily beating that first line of defense. All Mahabir can do is foul.
Kendall Smith puts that little left foot down, raise up Hezzy, and she's going right with it every time. I would play her so hard to the right that she has to go left. Not that she can't go left, but she loves to go right. So make her go left, have her figure something out from the middle. A great job by Kendall doing what she does and getting to the line.
Kendall Smith, a lot on her shoulders to bring Powers back in this game. It's back within 10 after she cashes in 2 from the free throw line. McLaughlin gets it across half court. Kendall Smith gets the steal but steps out of bounds. Stays Midland basketball.
At this point in the game, you're trying to designate who you want to foul on the team. As soon as she touches the ball, foul her. Who from Midland is the girl that you want shooting?
It's Midland's head coach, Elaine Mahabir, who calls the timeout, makes sure her team is set and ready to go. We'll take it with them and be right back on Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and...
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse, Powers Catholic has been fighting in the second half to take the lead back from the Midland Chemics. It's still the Chemics who are up by 10 after they got off to a hot start to begin the game. What do the Chemics have to do to hang on to this lead?
At this point, they're going to have to make free throws because the Powers' plan has to be to foul. This is a setup that Powers was not ready for. What are they doing here?
Powers head coach Ryan Trevithick calling out the actions. Kendall Smith tries to foul. It's too late. Ardoin got away for 2 points underneath.
That was an amazing play call. One I haven't seen before, and I thought I've seen about most of them, but that was awesome.
Eva Smith fouled. Makes the first. That foul was on Arnold, her second. But Midland's head coach, Elaine Mahabir, she coached at Midland for 16 seasons before taking a break and just trying to be mom. She came back to coach her daughter, Kaya Mahabir, number 4, the point guard who has been at the helm running the offense today for the Chemics. And then Ardoin fouled off the ball. She'll head to the free throw line for 2. Cashes the first as Ardoin. Coach Mahabir talked about how she feels like they have great man-to-man defense. That's where they hang their hat. And that has been a key in shutting down Powers today. Eva Smith off the mark. Kendall Smith from distance, off. McLaughlin board. She turns it over. Eva Smith cashes it in. Coach Trevithick calls the timeout. It's just a 10-point game, but with only 8 seconds left, it feels like it might be too out of reach for Powers, Coach.
Yeah, it's too late at this point. I mean, any coach is going to call that timeout right after a made basket. You're not looking at the clock. You're seeing what's going on the floor. Little too late for Powers. McLaughlin going out of the game got Powers to come back with a fury. Her coming back into the game, Midland came back with a fury. McLaughlin was the key to this game.
Midland plays such team basketball. When talking to Midland's head coach, Elaine Mahabir, she said how everyone has a role on this squad. Everyone knows that they're important in this team. She said Reagan Vocal is someone who has stepped up as a hustle player, might not pop up on the stat sheet as a standout player, but someone who has stepped into a starting spot after one of their starters, Emma, got hurt before the season started, and does anything that this team asks of her. She has been really good on the defensive end today for Midland. Arnold in with it. Just 5 seconds left on the clock, over and back. But with just 3 seconds left, 10 points is too much for Powers Catholic to overcome. Powers with only 1 loss on the season before this game to Detroit Renaissance. Kendall Smith's 3, no good. And Midland gets a big upset over Powers Catholic. We'll be right back with our player of the game interview here on Heat Check Network. Stay tuned while we take a chat with one of Midland's best players.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Back inside Goggins Fieldhouse, it was Midland who got the win over Powers Catholic, 57-47. I'm alongside head coach Elaine Mahabir. What a game. You got started right off to the races, punched Powers in the mouth. What was the key in getting off to that hot start?
I really think just handling boards in that first quarter particularly, got some transition out of it. Kids did a good job with matchups early, staying to scout and doing the things that we talked about. Energy was high. It was, just warm-ups alone. I was like, okay, hey, way to come out, focused, playing together. We had low turnovers at the half. That was huge. I think it was 2 and 4, like both teams, low turnovers, high output. So, yeah, super great.
The coach's choice when McLaughlin, your leading scorer today, ended up with 4 fouls early on. You ended up keeping her in the game, trusted her to play with those 4 fouls, and it worked out in your favor. What went into that?
Well, sometimes you roll the dice, right? It was conversation on the bench. We had Jasmine win early and gave us some good minutes, but we felt like we could rotate matchups and get some good things to happen, and the kids did a really nice job. So.
And, of course, your daughter, Mahabir, ran the offense extremely well.
Thank you.
What can you say about her ability to be that point guard for you?
Is this still? We're good? Okay. No, Kai has the ability to find people. I think she did a great job finding people under the zone early. We had some people in the right place. I think she made some really nice passes. As far as finding shooters, she does a great job finding Ella on the floor often, trying to make some changes happen with how they were handling screens. We came out at half and got some good looks out of that. So really just this group works well. They adjust well for high school kids. They have really high basketball IQ, fun to coach. Coaches on the same page, kids on the same page, rebound the ball well and good things happen. So, yeah.
Coach,
thank
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I'll let McLaughlin come on over here, our player of the game.
23, atta girl.
This is guard Ella McLaughlin, our player of the game, presented by Grady's Garage. Ella, what a game. 23 points for you. How were you able to just break down that Powers defense and find so much success?
Well, I really think it's a lot like going to Kaya. She finds me in corner. She finds Ellie. She really sets up our offense really well.
And, of course, your record, 10-4, not indicative of how strong Midland in your squad is as a team. What does this game prove to the rest of the basketball world what you all are capable of?
Well, we have a hard schedule this year, and I feel like coming off of the loss from Hazlitt, this really pumped us up. We were ready for this game, and we wanted this win.
And what was the key in coming in? It's an away game against one of the best teams in the state, Flint Powers Catholic, who gets a lot of shine, and coming in here executing to get a win. Yeah,
we knew we needed to get boards. They're big, they're strong. We knew we struggled with boards before, and when we get boards, we're a whole different team. When we get boards and we push, we're hard to beat.
Lastly, what are you most proud of your squad tonight?
I'm most proud of not only the starting 5, but when people come off the bench and they're giving us points, it really adds to our team.
Dawson went crazy off the bench today.
Yes.
That was awesome.
She got hot.
This was our player of the game, Ella McLaughlin, 23 points, presented by Grady's Garage. Congratulations on the win. You can take off the headset and go celebrate with your team.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to Heat Check Network. It was an incredible game here at Powers Catholic. Midland getting the win. For my analyst, Alex Ayala, for our camera women, Jalen Ayala and Ariana Wilson, our technical director, replay, and engineer, Elijah Ayala, and everyone in between, I'm Alexis Ayala. Thank you for tuning in on this presentation of Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.